Odadar was not like the other men in the village. His ears were too long, his nose too wide, and his face too rough for the women to even look at him twice. When he walked past, children mocked him, shouting his name like a cursed song. When he tried to talk to the village girls, they spat at him and cursed his generations. Even the young men cast him away from their meetings, laughing that he was too ugly, too poor, and too useless to belong. But Odadara had one gift. He was a hunter. Every night he entered the forest, carrying his charms, his bow, and his traps, to return with meat that only those who mocked him could afford to buy. Still, he was a lonely man, and often he prayed to Olodumare, asking why he had been created differently, why he carried the curse of rejection on his face. One moonlit night, with a heavy deer slung across his shoulders, Odadari heard a cry. At first, he thought it was a spirit's trick. The forest at night was full of voices, but this one was too sweet, too human. "Egbami, help me," the voice cried. His charms trembled in his pocket. He told himself to ignore it and walk on, but his feet refused to move. And then, through the shadows, he saw her. A woman more beautiful than any he had ever seen. Her skin glowed in the silver light of the moon. Her wrapper was blue as the sky, and her breasts almost slipped from their fold as she struggled against the twigs that trapped her. Odadar froze, his heart beating loud. Women never looked at him twice, and yet this goddess was calling to him. "Please, help me out, and if you do, I will marry you." His ears rang. His eyes widened. Who would want to marry Odadar, the ugly hunter? He thought it was a trick, but her eyes were wet with tears, her voice desperate. That night, he carried her back to his small hut. The village slept, the crickets sang, and only the moon bore witness to this strange union. When Odadar awoke at dawn, the bed was empty. He sighed. He had expected it. Beautiful women never stayed. But then, noise filled the front of his hut. Villagers, laughter, men whispering, women gasping. He rushed outside, and his heart nearly stopped. The mysterious woman was there, standing proudly, her blue wrapper wrapped tighter around her curvy waist, golden bangles shining on her arms. She was stirring a large pot as the aroma of food filled the air. With a smile that enchanted everyone, she called out, "I am Arinola, the wife of Odadara. My husband has asked me to invite you all to our marriage. Please eat and celebrate with us." The villagers were stunned. How could this goddess call Odadar her husband? And as Odadar watched her serve them with grace, his mind filled with fear and wonder. Who was this woman? And why had she chosen him, the man everyone rejected?